What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we're back at Insurance Auto Auctions here in Oklahoma City for another walk around. You saw the thumbnail, you know what it is, a 1985 Cadillac convertible. That's right, guys. Let's jump into this video right now and see what we're working with. So here it is, a 1985 Cadillac convertible. I'm assuming this is like an Eldorado, it would be my guess. It's a two-door, obviously, and this is not a Landau top, guys. This is real. This is an actual convertible, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't know they ever made one of these. The filler panels are long gone. What does this say? Well, I don't know what that used to say. Aside from filler panels and some front end work, this thing's actually in really good shape. And it's listed as having 45,000 or 43,000 miles on the odometer. It's also supposed to be a run and drive. Now, obviously, it was involved in a front-end collision, but honestly, it doesn't look like it was that bad at all. So, obviously, you need a hood, but it looks like the fenders survived. The gaps on the door look good. Needs filler panels front and rear. You're going to need the bezels for the headlight assemblies. Up here, those are broken, but the pockets look good. The core support looks good as well. This is probably like a light sensor. Right here would be my guess. Either that or it's some kind of a cruise control thing. That might be for the Sentinel lights. But overall, man, it actually looks pretty good other than needing a hood. The bumper's in good shape. The fenders look like they survived as well. So a hood, a grille, some headlight components, some body filler, some of the filler panels, and this thing is back on the road. I mean, seriously, this doesn't look bad at all. The antenna broke, so I guess you need well, yeah, you'll need an antenna as well. This thing has my name all over it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested in this car. I'm also interested as to why the key cylinder is missing. Let's see if we can squeeze in here gently. Let's take a look in the back seat. It actually looks really nice in here. Look at that top. Wow, blue. It's like a blue velour top. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is nice. Now, the mileage, who knows? 43,000, 143,000, that's really difficult to say. But here's the other part that's missing on the back. Oh, and I dropped it on the floor. There it is. What does that say? I don't know. Some of you guys will have to inform me. Dead as a doornail. But of course, look at this headliner on this soft top. Oh, that blue is just beautiful. Classic old Cadillac, man. You got it doesn't want to close, but okay, we'll leave it be. You got an ashtray that looks like it's probably never been used. Well, somebody used it. You've got this old school Commander FX cell phone, United States Cellular. You remember US Cellular? Look at the buttons on this thing, man. Wow, no joke. That's actually kind of cool, guys. And you've got this over here that is a Spark-O-Matic. Anybody know what a Spark-O-Matic is? Not a clue. Then you got this Kenwood deck right here as well. We're going to have to try to pop the hood on this. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not going to, is it? Oh, I wanted to start this one up really bad. Like really, really, really bad. Yeah, that's the hood release. And it doesn't do anything. Come on. Ugh, no. Nope, it is jammed. That's a crying shame. That is a crying shame. That's going to be the antenna for your cellular, which obviously isn't going to work anymore. Then you've got your key right here. Your gas right there. Man, I really wanted to hear this one run. I don't know what engine is in this one. It is an Eldorado. Yeah, I don't know what engine's in this. I'm guessing maybe the 4.1 or the 4.5. It could be the 4.9. The old port fuel injected engines. They had a 4100. Then I think they came out with a 4.5. Then later on towards the end they came out with a 4.9. Nobody really liked the 4.1. Kind of an awful engine, and I don't know that the 4.5 was much better. Let's take a look under there and see if we can even see anything under that hood. I see an engine. That's, you guys see it? That's yeah, I don't see anything. Nothing that tells me what it is anyway. All right, well, we tried. That's about all we can do. $4,500. I'm sure this is going to be a pure sale. You guys tell me if you think this is something we should bid on, because honestly, putting it back together looks super simple. A hood, grill, buckets for the headlights or the headlight assemblies, filler panels, and that should be it for the front and rear, and an antenna. And then you've got yourself a really nice, and by the way, this is not salvage. This one is listed as a clean title. So you could put it back together, send it to paint, get it repainted the same color, make it look as beautiful as it ever was, and you've got yourself a clean title car that you could probably fix for next to nothing, because I don't think the convertible aspect of it is going to have any relevance to the front end. You're looking for parts for an 85 Eldorado. I'm sure there are a dime a dozen. There's got to be there are not body shops, but salvage yards all over the place that still have parts for this. They're probably dying to get rid of them. So we're going to continue on our way, and we're going to see what else we can find out here. Chevy Cruze, anybody? No? Well, that's good, because it's a Chevy Malibu, not a Cruze anyway. I got confused on the front end for a minute. We're just going to walk down. Oh, an E-Class Mercedes. Ouch. Ouch. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Probably an E350 would be my guess. Yep, it's an E350. Well, no real loss there, right? Honda Civic with hail damage. You've got a Nissan, blah, blah, blah. Lots of the same old same. I'm looking for something different. I want to find something unique. Ooh, hello. All right. Now, I'll be the first to admit that a Camaro SS, what is this, a 2010, 2012? It's, you know, it's a 2010. Oh, well, there it went that. Womp, womp, womp. No. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. I'd be interested in something like this. If, oh yeah, side bag's blown too, and it's an automatic. I mean, I'd take an automatic, but yeah, see, I even sat my bag down. I was ready to get serious about this car right here, guys. I really was. No, thank you. That is more damage than I want to deal with, so continuing on down the road. That's a nice looking Charger right there. Unfortunately, it's going to be the V6 variety. There's a Challenger right behind it also. Wait a minute. That says RT. And it did look like an RT, but there's no Hemi badges on the front, guys. If you know your Chargers and your Challengers, there's supposed to be, for the V8s, supposed to be a badge right there on both sides that says Hemi. Somebody zip-tied the living hell out of this to make it look better. Sharp-looking car, man. Sharp-looking car. We're gonna take a quick look at this. Hold on. It's a 2015 Dodge Charger, 140-something thousand miles on the odometer, and whether it runs or drives, no clue. No clue at all. Oh, it's hail damaged. Hold on. It's got significant hail damage too. See, that's... Oh, wow. You know, I'm just... Here we go. Here we go. Why am I doing this? It actually smells decent in here, guys. It looks bad, but it smells good. Come on. No key fob detected. We got a key fob right here. Let's try it. Can we push it? That is definitely a V8. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. How many miles does this thing actually have on it? Oh, it's got no gas, which is perfect. Stability control is dead as a doornail, and that's perfect. Service stability control, you say okay, and it won't let you do anything else. It's got adaptive cruise control. I saw the little LiDAR sensor in the front. You got a nice little touch screen right there. I mean, it looks pretty decent. Miles are 142,000, and traction control light is on for some reason. All right, let's pop the hood. Let's just take a quick we'll take a quick peek. Maybe, possibly, this seat would clean up some. This white leather interior. You got the Alpine sound system. Important window works. Less important window works. Let's put it in gear. Brakes feel good. Reverse. Yes. Drive. Yes. Steering feels nice. It's got a cracked windshield right there all the way down, so the windshield will need to be addressed. I do kind of like this though. Give it a little rev. All right. I mean, it sounds decent. Air conditioning. We'll get the climate control going because I have to know if we have air conditioning or not. That's important as well. We've got the hood popped. Why don't we go check real quick? Pop the trunk, pop the hood. Let's just see what's going on. No stereo system. That's too bad. We've had a repaint. You can clearly see the difference in color there. So this thing has been painted, and it does have hail damage amongst other damage. There's some, looks like somebody played whack-a-mole with this car in a couple of places. The tires look, you know, they need replaced. You've got that side panel there that's missing. It's the rocker cover down here is actually missing. Deep scratches in the side right here. This is really rough. Like this one, the front bumper is damaged, and of course you've got your little LiDAR sensor there. Looks like the grills are okay though. Well, let's take a look under the hood. 5.7. It does have a strut tower brace, factory Mopar strut tower brace. You've got a cold air intake. Looks like that's real carbon fiber as well, so that's nice. And this might be carbon fiber too. Oh, it's split. Oh wow. You don't see that every day. You also can see the hood is orange. Yes, the hood was orange and they painted the outside only. So that's another thing that's a little bit concerning, guys. Subpar repairs. Oh wow, this fender's been replaced too. Take a look. You can clearly see where there's silver under there instead of purple. Air conditioning does work. This is a really rough car, guys. This is really rough. Now, if you're just looking for a beater to go spin the wheels in, you know, have a little fun, this would be great. Maybe a kid's first car even. This could be great. I'd replace the bumper. I would get that hood painted underneath. I'd actually have it painted the right way. This could be a decent first car for somebody, but you know, with hail damage and everything, is this something that I'd really want to buy and go daily drive? Not if I could help it. But again, if this was like for a kid's first car, you see where I'm going with this? I'm thinking about Nick. I'm like, for a kid's first car, depending on how much this is, this could be perfect. So this car actually currently has a salvage title. So this is not a rebuild. This is a salvage title. Obviously, it was in a front-end collision that required replacement of at least one fender and the hood. There's more damage, I guarantee you, back here. I don't know. Maybe you guys can see something I can't, but I'm willing to bet there's going to be some hidden damage back there. Now, the current bid on this is only $775, but don't think for a minute that they're going to let it go for $775. It's also missing the rocker cover on this side as well. So, thank you. Wow. All right. I just ate dirt. That's fine. Guys, this is not one for me. I'm going to pass on this. It says that the actual cash value on this is like $17,000 and change. I'm sorry. 140 some thousand miles, hail damage, salvage title, pieces missing, different paint colors. Not a chance, man. There's no way in hell I would pay anywhere near that for this car. All right, so let's start on the next row and see if we can find anything we're interested in down here. I already saw something that I want to look at, guys, and it's right in front of us. I know, you guys are going to be like, really? It's a Mercedes. Yeah, probably like a 2016 or maybe a 2015. Well, it's got a lot of writing on it, so we'll get to that in just a moment. It must be wrecked somewhere, right? No, it's not wrecked. It's a run and drive with 54,000 miles on the odometer. Oh wow, it's a 2019. It's a CLA, but it doesn't say what it is. Probably like a CLA 250 or something, and that's something I wouldn't really be interested in. 4MATIC though, Yeah, CLA 250, 4MATIC. Ugh. You know, I mean, it's a sharp looking car, I'll give it that. But when you start looking at the writing over here, it's integrated power services. I don't know what that means. Check for issues with an arrow. One way, something is wrong with back end of this car. Might need a claim. And then it says in big bold letters, transmission issues. Yep. Nope. 54,000 miles and she's got problems. So going to assume, I mean, it was a rental car. It's definitely from the rental car company. Somebody probably just, you know how these cars get treated. You know, it's generally speaking, it's not good. So somebody probably went out and, you know, they had themselves some fun and whoops, they messed it up. Now the wheels look like they're sitting straight since it says there's back end issues. I mean, the back wheels are curved like a mug, man. I mean, these back wheels, wow. It's pretty bad. And this is a 4MATIC, so keep that in mind too. You got a transfer case, you got drive shaft axles, you got all kinds of components that go to this little car, man. So who knows what's wrong with it. Here's what I appreciate though. I appreciate the auction leaving this stuff on the window so that customers that are coming out here and looking at the vehicles can be informed and make better decisions. Because if I saw this sitting here and it's not salvaged, I'll be honest with you guys, I might have been willing to just toss a bid on it and see what happens. With all that writing on the windows, nah, man. I'm gonna pass on that. That sounds like nothing but one big headache for me. I see another Mercedes back there. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm not even gonna go look at it. Let's just continue on and see if there's anything else we can find. Here's this van. This is coming up for auction. You know, God, I actually really love this. I would, seriously, this van, as far as I can tell, needs nothing. I'm gonna, if I win this, I'm gonna take it back to the house. I'm gonna heat that bumper up and I'm gonna pop it out. I'm gonna make that bumper look good again. And that's it. I'm gonna give it a wash and I'm gonna give this to my daughter. That's the plan. It's sitting at $775 right now. I don't know how much this thing is actually worth, but surely it can't go for much more than that. And it does concern me a little bit because if you take a look at the roof, you can see this thing has been sitting, right? You see how dirty it is? That's like mold and mildew, and it's been sitting for a long time. And that very much concerns me. As if I get it and it's blown up, I obviously can't give it to my daughter like that. Then there's this one over here. This is like my backup plan, a 2010 Mercury Mariner. This is my backup plan for her. It's got 198,000 miles. It's a lot of miles, but another donation. It looks to be in relatively good shape, and this would definitely be something that I could give her. She might have an easier time driving this one anyway. But again, you don't know the condition of these, right? Like, they look good, new tires, donation, they could be totally blown up, man. It's hard to say. It's a risk you take when you're buying these vehicles. Here is another rental car vehicle. Interesting. This is a short one, a small one. It's a, what is it, a GLB? It's a GLB. I almost said GLA. Oh, wow. What happened there? Okay. I don't know what happened there, but it's completely, look at this. It's completely shattered. Wow. Huh. Well, I don't see any bags blown. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. I'm going to tell you something. Insurance Auto Auctions is stepping there. Wow. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. God, please tell me there was nobody in this on the passenger side. Please, please, please tell me there was nobody in this truck on the passenger side. Wow, man. Wow. Anyway, IAA really has been stepping their game up, man. They got some really nice vehicles out here that normally in Oklahoma you don't find at these yards. 9,000 miles and it won't start. Oh, let me guess, somebody stole the key. They did. Seriously? Yeah, somebody's gone through it and they took the key. This is, I'm getting, you know, I'm getting tired of it and it's not my money. But somebody took this key. You can push the start button all day long and it does nothing. And if the key was in the car, it'd run. That's I guarantee, if the key was in the vehicle, it would run. I'm getting so frustrated and sick of thieves coming out here and stealing keys to these damn cars. You know, here's the other issue. So this is a rental car company, all right? This key, I don't know how much that's going to cost, but most likely they're going to have it re-keyed at the dealer. I doubt a locksmith can just come out here and cut a key for this Mercedes. Maybe they can. I'm not certain on that. But what I'm saying is this is probably going to cost this rental company at least another $300, maybe $500 for a key to a car that already had a key that's now missing. Now, is it the auction's fault? No, it's not. The auction cannot have somebody standing out here watching every single car all day long. It's not possible. You know, but here's how they're going to resolve it, and they're already cracking out. They're going to resolve it by telling people you can't come out here anymore. You cannot come out here and look at cars because you're screwing up people's money. This car is probably going into the auction right now. It's probably ready for sale, listed as a run and drive. Well, guess what? It's got no keys. Somebody came out here, most likely today, and they jacked the keys to a perfectly good car. I mean, I don't know what the damage is up here. Honestly, I have no idea how that happens, and I have no clue how much that's going to cost to replace. That's glass. But regardless, now you've got a vehicle that should have had a key that doesn't have a key, and then that's going to piss off the auction. You know, IAAI is not going to be very happy about that, and obviously the rental car company is not going to be very happy. You're screwing people over. I don't get it. How much are these stupid keys worth? I just must not be in the know. I don't get it. How much are these keys worth for you to come out here? And did you come out here and steal one key? I doubt it. I doubt it. Whoever's doing this, they're probably coming out here stealing a bunch of keys at a time, right? And then I guarantee you they're selling them on eBay. I guarantee it. How much are you making to risk going to jail coming out here stealing these keys? I'm fed up with it. I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm out here and I see somebody jacking keys, well, you ain't walking out. You're not going to walk out of here. You're not. I'm going to make damn sure that if I see you jacking keys, you get stopped at the door on your way out. So there's your warning. I'm going to start looking out. When I'm out here and I see people, I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be watching what people are doing. And I'm going to see if people are stealing keys, because this is getting ridiculous. It's not just affecting the auction. It's not just affecting these insurance companies and rental car companies. You're literally affecting every one of us that comes out here and previews these auction cars to figure out if what we're looking at is worth bidding on or not. You're affecting all of us to steal some keys. To steal some keys. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna move past that. We're gonna continue walking because I saw a van. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I saw another minivan that I wanted to look at as a potential vehicle for my kid. I almost hate putting her in a van. They're so not cool. But with that said, you know, you need a vehicle that gets decent fuel economy, that's easy to drive, that's relatively cheap and low maintenance. Well, you know, something you could fit all your children in. Sometimes a minivan is just the way you gotta go. I had to do it myself. Hold on, there's a high top conversion van back here. Not for her. This, in fact, she is due to give birth like within the next 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm kind of ooh, and a Mercedes too. I'm kind of really looking for something. Wide as pilots. Oh wow, it's rusted out. Huh. Oh boy. Nope. I'm gonna pass on this one, guys. I'm gonna pass on this one. Oh, that is I love it. It's even got a butthole, man. It's got a butthole. Oh my God, they really did that. They really did that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is no thank you for me. I'm gonna pass on this one. Wow, this was donated, or sorry, not donated, my bad. This is a pedal vehicle. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Here's a pedal also, 2011 GL 450. Oh wow, what's going on with that? Does this run? Oh, this thing is rough, guys. I mean, it's a pedal vehicle, so it's something that somebody just, they just gave up on. It is 4MATIC. The 450, I have no clue what engine is in this thing. I think it's about, oh, wow. What? It literally smells like hay in here. How do you, man, I need monkey wrench Mike out here. Oh my. Wow. Dude, something was literally living. I mean, look at this. It was taking a dump. It's got power. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is great. This is great. Is this a run? It is a run and drive. 170,000 miles on the odometer. I'm going to buy this and give this to Monkey Wrench Mike. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Look, he loves the vehicles that had things living in them, and I'm telling you, this one must have been sitting a long time. It had to be sitting a long time. It didn't want to start, but it finally did start. Malfunction. Let's close the door. Let's see if there's any chance that the suspension is going to raise up. Something tells me no, because it says there's a suspension malfunction. This is probably an Airmatic system. That would be my guess. I'm surprised. It runs, and I hear the compressor for the Airmatic. Yeah, I hear it. It's not working, but I hear it. You've got the up button right there, which is flashing because obviously it doesn't work. Well, that's unfortunate because you're not driving this thing anywhere. Actually, the back may be raising up. I could be wrong. Important window? Nope. That doesn't work. And we have a check engine light on. I mean, it actually runs okay. You can't drive this. Forwards, yes. Backwards, yeah. It moves and it stops. But like I said, you can't drive this. This isn't going to go anywhere in its current condition. Let's see if we can pop the hood. Nah, she ain't trying to air up at all. So the interesting thing is I hear the compressor. The compressor is just running itself to death. You can hear it up here. Hear it? So the compressor is running, but it's got to have some kind of a massive leak. The compressor is sitting down here somewhere. You clearly hear it. And here are some of your Airmatic lines right here. In fact, these are all of your Airmatic lines. So it goes from the compressor, they run up, then they kind of divide up under here. You're going to have one that goes right here, another one's going to run over to the other side, and the other two are going to run to the back. There's probably accumulators under here somewhere. Obviously something is leaking. I don't think this would be that big of a deal to fix. For me, I don't really know much about these, but in all seriousness, aside from the jokes about Mike loving the vehicles with rodents and stuff living in them, and he does amazing, and his videos are great, this really is his thing. Like, this is something he could probably jump into and have figured out in a day. I'd put money on it. He knows his stuff when it comes to Mercedes far more than I do. As for me, well, I like it. It's something I'd consider. I'd be willing to bet it probably would run and drive. I think if you fix the Airmatic on this, I would almost put money on it. This is something you could probably get in and drive once the airmatic issue is resolved. So this thing is sitting at 25 bucks right now, like no joke, $25. It is a clear title, but it's public restricted, which is great for me. I mean, not so much for like Monkey Wrench Mike. He can't bid on this, but I can absolutely bid on this. The body actually looks really good. There's a ding here and there's a ding here. Nothing too major, but just something to take note of. You clean up these headlights, give it a good bath, and get the airmatic up off the ground and clean the interior. This thing would actually look really good. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm thinking of biting the bullet on this one. I am. It's also got a cracked windshield as well, but this is something I could do. I'm willing to bet that whatever's wrong with this airmatic system is probably not that big of a deal. Will this open? No? Great. We gotta manually push it up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on this interior, guys. This is so bad. Like, this is really bad. It's got multiple sunroofs, front and rear heat and air conditioning. Can we close this? Let's see if it'll close on its own. Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby. We'll take a look at the top. You can see it's been sitting. I mean, this is another one obviously parked for years and years with all of the mold and mildew on top of it. Looks like maybe a hailstone came down and knocked it right there. A couple of minor dings, but as far as hail damage, I don't really see that much. So if this is going to go cheap, and by cheap I mean like 500 bucks, something like this, all day long, I'll jump on this for $500. I'll see if Monkey Wrench Mike wants to come down and help us, and who knows, maybe we can put it back together and clean it up and make it into an honest, oh, never mind, into a decent ride for somebody else. Guys, I'm going to continue on and see if there's anything else up here we can find that's worth looking at. Now, I saw this little Mercedes sitting back here all by itself, and it's actually kind of gorgeous. This color, and it's a convertible? Are you serious right now? What is this? Is this a run and drive? It is a 2005 CLA 500 with 121,000 miles on the odometer. Are you kidding me? And it looks good. Obviously, you've got some separation going on back here with the convertible top. I mean, I don't know how bad that is. It almost looks like you could tuck this back under. At least make it look a little better. You know, make it look a little more presentable. I wonder if the top works. I'm not going to mess with it because knowing my luck, I'd get the top down and, well, it wouldn't work anymore. This doesn't look too bad, guys. The window tint has turned purple. It's a little bit older. The tires look decent. They're Bridgestone. Oh, it's got power too. No way. Look at this interior. This is actually not too shabby. The back looks good. This is a nice little car. CLA 500, which means it's going to have the V8. I mean, that's what you want. Fired right up. Immediately greeted with a power steering whine. But the power steering works. Could just be a little low on fluid. Lock front passenger seat. There we go. It's happy now. Man. All right. We've got a bunch of CDs in here too. What do we got? We've got a Crowded House, Recurring Dreams, Daughtry, Eagles Greatest Hits, Disc 2. Oh man. Oh, Maroon 5. Really? Duran Duran? Oh man. Hold on. What do you think the chances are that we got a CD in here? If not, let's put in the Eagles' Greatest Hits. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Hey, come on, man. CD? Oh, CD error. That's a shame. Well, I'll bet somewhere in this car there's a 6-disc CD changer in the glove. Ah, I knew it. Oh, the magazine is gone. It's got all the books. Yeah, the magazine is gone. Well, that's all right. I mean, this is a decent little car, guys. Will it go into gear? Reverse? I probably got a car right behind me, so we won't go very far. Backwards. Oh, the brake is on. Hold on. There we go. Backwards, yes. Forwards, yes. Backwards again, yes. All right. I would love to try the top, but I'm just not going to risk it. Important window works. Less important window works. What about the back windows? Because those have to work in order for the top to function. All the windows work. Oh, how much is this going for? Air conditioning. Let's turn the AC on. We'll get this air going real quick. And, okay, wow. Let's turn it on here. And the verdict is, that is ice cold air conditioning. We also got what looks like a little Sirius XM radio right here. I'm not quite sure how that little sucker works, but there it is. Just hold this button, I guess. Well, it doesn't appear to work. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. It's coming to life. And there it is. It's activated. Okay, we could turn this off. That's super annoying. It works. We can turn this off too. We don't need any of that. All right. I mean, it seems decent. Let's pop the hood, and I'm going to go ahead and shut her off. I am curious as to what this thing is doing here. Is this an insurance car? I'm going to have to double check that. I'm going to be very careful opening this door. I don't want to bump it into the car next to me. Let's take a look under the trunk. Somebody's been in there messing with the hydraulic top fluid. Good thing it's relatively accessible though. So it's definitely got fluid in it. That's a positive. I don't know what this is. This looks like some kind of a filter or K-cup filter. Floor mats, antibacterial wipes. I mean, it's an older Mercedes, but the front tire is Michelin. Hold up, we got mismatched tires. Well, they all seem to have decent tread though, so I'll let that pass. Let's pop the hood, see what's going on under here. Hood struts, do they work? They do, they work. They hold it up. We've had it running for a few minutes. Valve cover gaskets are leaking a little bit. Nothing too serious. I don't see any smoke or anything like that. Everything under here actually looks pretty dang good. Cooling system. No pressure on the cooling system, but we haven't had it running yet. It's also full of coolant. Overall, man, this is nice. This is a decent car. I think I'm going to put this one on my watch list. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here. It turns out this Mercedes that we just got through looking at is actually an insurance car, and it is undercarriage damage, which, I don't know, it could mean a lot of things. It could be a risky one, but if it goes cheap enough, it's something I'm definitely going to bid on to bring to the channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.